Alright. I'm just say that this is my first video of this type. So, criticism's welcome, but give me some slack too. Alright, so training mode is used in a lot of different ways. A lot of people tend to use it, let me work on this combo real quick. I'm gonna work on this cross up, or I'm gonna work on this frame trap. Do certain things along the lines of, just working on execution and everything else. It always helps. All that kind of stuff helps. But what a lot of people fail to realize is that there's a lot more tools that you can do to expose yourself to actual real situations and real gameplay without having to expose yourself to losing to experiment in these kind of things. What I mean by that is practicing footsies, whiff punishes, empty cancels, all that good stuff. You practice all of that in training mode. It gives you it has the tools, it gives you the tools and everything else. Props to Gutex, because he's totally the one who, whenever I was watching Excellent Adventures, I totally took what he showed Micross a little bit of, and I took that to the level that what I'm going to try to show you right now, to the extent of what actually helped me realize this a lot. And I feel like this is essential for every character in the game, even more so footsie-based characters like Karen, Cammy. Well, everyone has a footsie game, but the ones that don't have fireballs or good cheap overheads and shit like that. But anyway, so here's how I go about the business. Set it up, no stun, normal recovery, all that good stuff. This is where I like to have the fun though. Go to your playback recording. There's a reason I picked Ken. Ken's standing heavy punch and standing heavy kick, in my opinion, are like the best normals to practice this with, because A, they crush counter, and B, their properties. Like standing heavy kick of Ken's goes way far out. So if you whiff punish that, you'll be whiff punishing something that's that's basically 3/4 of the screen, which is literally basically where the characters are at right now behind the pause screen. So that'll help you understand how whiff punishing works and how far away you can actually get away with this kind of stuff. So what I do is I bring up the action recording. Interval doesn't matter. Recording slot 1 is going to be your walk back forth jiggle motion ordeal, right? Now, I recorded that for 3.5 seconds. What you want to do is you want to record that in a much shorter interval toward the other. We're going to be using all 5 of these slots. So you want to record that towards in a much shorter interval to kind of give you a realistic player. So we're going to do it kind of like this ordeal right now. And that's it. That's what we're going to leave it at that. Actually, it wasn't moving around that much. We're going to do that one more time. That wasn't good enough either. There we go. That's good. You want it to be below 2 seconds, and there's a reason for that, because you want it to change between everything. What I should do is I should show my key display while I'm doing it. So again, first time doing this kind of thing, so. Alright, so we got our first one. Let's go ahead and record our second slot. Our second slot is just going to be, I kid you not, it's going to be a standing heavy punch, canceled into V-skill. Now, there's a reason for that. It's to make it to where that way the Ken still, to where that way it gives you a real scenario like, oh, he landed that crush counter, here's the follow-up that a normal Ken player would do. He's going to do his dash in and the uppercut and all that crazy stuff, right? It's just to give you, to make you look and see, oh, crap, I got hit, and this is what could happen. It's just to set that into your mind. So here we're going to just start it, and I'm going to hit heavy punch into V-skill. That's it. That's it for that one. I got to do that faster, though. And hit pause, Jesus. All right, hold on. Actually, let's just do it with the heavy punch. Heavy punch and down back afterwards. So that, and then that. Recording slot 3 is going to be standing heavy kick while holding back as well after the kick goes out. So, Now this is where it starts to get a little bit tricky with it. With slot 4, I do a mix up of two things. I do jump in heavy punch, or, and this is the one I'm going to show you because this is where we want to practice footsies and whiff punishes here. Recording slot 4 is going to be a crouching medium punch into Hadouken. So that's it. Actually, do I even... No, it doesn't look like I do it. I'm ass. I should have done it there, but I'm going to do it again just to be sure. Fuck. And then recording slot 5 is going to be your jump in. Recording slot 5 is going to be either jump in heavy punch or jump in EX Tatsu, or it could be an empty jump. Any of your choice. Whenever I started doing this, it was just jump in heavy punch, but I got to the point where I was starting to work on more complicated things, the anti-air like EX Tatsu, Kami's dive kick, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just show you what you should start with, and we're gonna build it up from there. So it's just jump in, heavy punch, right? That's it. So again, you're gonna turn on all 5 of these. On. You're gonna go here. You're gonna restart the battle, and it'll be kind of realistic. Why is it not? Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Recording number 4. It takes a little trial and error. I haven't done this in about a few days, so... Alright, so this one's off. I shouldn't have him backdash afterwards. There we go, and then we're gonna... Oops. That's our standing heavy punch Hadouken. And then this one is going to be that. Alright, now let's give her a go. This is just to practice your walking forward, walking back, all that good stuff. You know, the stuff that you see in the higher level of play. There's the anti-air work. There's the footsie work. And you want to work on just trying to get them to the corner. Once you get them to the corner, you can either restart the battle or just, you know, manually flip them, whatever you want to do. And this is just the kind of thing that you want to do. And then see, I would get punished there, and of course, in a normal match. But right now, we're working on just... What the hell? Alright. Again, it's not really perfect, but it's something that helps. Because, like, you could just work on these kind of deals. Like, right there. Right there, I didn't empty cancel. So, I missed out on damage. But I was able to get my crouching medium kick in there. I missed the anti-air. So I would have got crossed up. It's just that this is the small thing. I did this for about maybe 30 minutes a day, every day, for probably about a week or so. And then I went ahead and I changed it up. And then once I like figured out footsies, anti-airing, like I got to that point, I was able to implement this in my game because of how much I practiced it. Now I only have to do this maybe once a week just to like make sure that I'm still good on this kind of thing. Whoop. But yeah, this is literally, I did just this. I did this for a very long time. I don't even remember exactly how long I did this for. But it definitely impacted my game, as well as, you know, going in the training mode, working on your execution, working on not even just like, because like, you can take the bot and make it to where you can work on your frame traps and your execution for days. but you can't make it to where it's hard to practice footsies in a realistic sense. This is the closest you're gonna get to it, but this will massively improve your realization of it. As in, like, you know, you've seen it before, so you're gonna do it more so. And see, I dashed in there. So I got punished with the crouching medium punch Hadouken one I did. That was recording number 4. See, right there. The Ken just whiff punished me. It's just small things like that help immensely. And again, it's a recording, it's not perfect. But it helps. Right there, that's a whiff punish. It's just small things like that help. And doing this over an allotted amount of time, you know, as it comes by, you'll work on your whiff punishes, you'll work on your empty canceling and stuff like that. And you'll notice that this stuff will just become natural into your gameplay as you do it in training mode. Not so much as in, all right, a lot of people say, you know, whenever you go into matches, focus on certain things, like focus on your anti-airs, like make it to where it's a thing where you make them jump over your Hadouken and hit crouching heavy punch or Shoryuken them. Hey, yeah, that's great and all. Like, you could do that in casual matches for days, but then you're going to get aggravated and then you're going to go back into your bad habits. In my opinion, it's a much better idea to just go into training mode where it's stress free and everything else, and you could just focus on those things. You shouldn't force yourself to work on certain things while also having to memorize like every little thing that the opponent's doing. Like, take this game in by bite-sized pieces, and it becomes a much easier learning process. But yeah, no, that's how I use training mode, and that's the majority of what this video is meant to be about, not me ranting about that kind of thing. So, again, this is my first video of this kind of type, and it was pretty short in my opinion, because this is honestly I did this for a while, and it helped me get from from complete garbage to where I'm at now, which is not, you know, great, but you know, I don't feel completely incompetent in this game anymore. So it was a decent confidence boost. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Again, this is my first time with this kind of video, so criticism is more than welcome. Later.